Yo, what up guys, Rahul here, and today we've got some Black Ops 3 gameplay, and I'm going to be talking about YouTubers, how much they make, and just a few things about that, because I always see comments and stuff asking about what's going on. People are asking me like from school and stuff, and there just seems to be a bit of confusion within what's going on. So hopefully I'll give you a little bit of enlightenment about the situation, and you can kind of understand what it is to know. Before we go on into it though, I just want to give a quick shout out to my friend's little sister's YouTube channel. She recently hit 100 subscribers, and I think it would mean the world to her if you could go and check her out. She does like challenge videos and a few other types. I'm not too sure whether it's the kind of content which the people who watch my videos would enjoy, but if you just went over, left a comment on her video or something like that, I think she would really like it. Anyway, on to the video. So I guess I'll start with where the money actually comes from. Now, with a lot of bigger YouTubers, their sole revenue doesn't only come from YouTube itself. They might also have merchandise, they might be a Twitch streamer, so they're getting revenue from, say, donations and people subbing to them, and also they might be sponsored or partnered with different companies. For example, I'm sponsored by Alpha Draft, whereby if someone signs up to Alpha Draft through my link, I get 50 cents. Now that might not seem like much, but if you're a pretty big YouTuber and you've got quite a few people watching your videos and you're giving them Alpha Draft, say, a quick shout out each video, you're going to get quite a few people signing up, so that 50 cent will build up and you can be getting a hefty bit of revenue from that company sponsoring you. But in this video today, I'm only going to be looking at YouTube and the revenue coming from YouTube itself. Now, revenue comes from views and views only. People might be thinking likes, subscribers, does that add to your revenue? But no, it only comes from the views and monetized views in particular. Now, what a monetized view is a view which has been viewed with ads. So for example, if you're watching this video and there was a 30-second ad at the start, maybe a little overlay ad at the bottom, or on the side of the screen, just a random ad there, that is a monetized view. Now, to not have a monetized view, that would be someone watching, say, with like ad block, or maybe before it was on mobile devices. However, now I think views on mobile devices are monetized, and there's just a few other ways on how you can watch a video without it getting monetized. There is also YouTube Red, which is a new feature, a paid kind of service to YouTube whereby there are no ads. However, quite a lot of networks are saying that if someone is viewing with YouTube Red, you will still be getting paid for that view. So it isn't really too much to worry about depending on your network. Now, with this being said, you can kind of work out how many views are going to be monetized. Now, generally, you're going to be seeing around half your views are going to be monetized. That's what I basically see from my channel. That's what I've heard from other YouTubers. It's around half your total views are going to be getting monetized. So for in a month, I get around 300,000 views, so around 150,000 of them will be monetized, and the other 150,000 will just be standard views without any monetization. Now, with these monetized views, you might be wondering how much is going to be paid from them, and this is where a CPM comes into play. Now, you might have heard of this before, but basically it's how much you're going to be paid per 1,000 views. Now, this will change pretty much per video you make, and networks normally will say an average CPM of what you're going to get. However, it will change depending on your video. Say if you've got a video which is getting loads of views compared to one which you've just uploaded and it's not getting that many, you will probably have a higher CPM for the one which is getting loads of views, as advertisers pay higher on videos with higher amounts of views. This is probably why you see bigger YouTubers out there having just higher CPMs from like day one. So say for example, a really big YouTuber, maybe like PewDiePie, he might have something like a $30 CPM. I'm not too entirely sure how much that is true. It might be higher, it might be lower, but he will definitely have a much higher CPM compared to someone, say for example me, who might only have a $2 CPM. This will mean that if we both uploaded the exact same video and it had the exact same amount of monetized views, he would be getting more money than I would. So like I said, your CPM will change depending on the video, but you will be getting an average. For most smaller YouTubers, it'll be anywhere between $1 to $10, but this CPM will also be changing depending on the month. So at the start of the year, from January, it will be quite low compared to the end of the year. This is because advertisers and companies put more money into their adverts nearer the end of the year, around Christmas and that. So you'll find that if you're getting the exact same amount of monetized views per every single month, your revenue will be increasing nearer to the end of the month, nearer to the end of the year, sorry. And then at the start of the new year, for example, now we're in January, the CPM is going to be at the lowest because advertisers have already put all their money into their December and November kind of area, and then they're not putting as much into the start of the year. So with all of this information at hand, you can kind of work out how much a YouTuber would make. All you would really need to know is how many views they were getting. It would be better to know how many monetized views. However, like I said, you can normally half the total views and find out the monetized views, and also you would want to know their CPM. Generally, like I said, for smaller YouTubers it's going to be anywhere between $1 to $10. For bigger YouTubers, $10 plus. When I'm saying bigger, I'm probably talking around 100,000 subscribers plus. Smaller, anything below 100,000. So for an example, we're going to be working with me, and I'm going to be talking about December, the month just gone. So in that month I got around 300,000 views, and we'll half that to get 150,000. As you have to remember, you have to half it to get your monetized views. Now from here you can divide that 150,000 by 1,000. Now you're going to get 150. Now with this number you can times it by 2 because of the $2 CPM. You get $300. So this makes sense. And also, you can do something else. If you're from England like me, for the UK, you can kind of guesstimate the exchange rate. You can go 2 for 1, so $2 to £1. I know that's not the exchange rate, but if you do that, £150, it's there or thereabouts. And like I said, you have to remember, this is just an average. And last month, like I said, was December. So if you've been listening, December is the highest paying month, and you're going to be getting a bit more. I think it was something more around £210 I got. So a little bit more than 150, but like I said, exchange rates are a bit off, and also because it was December, it would be a little bit more. So hopefully from this video today, you can kind of see where the money comes from and how much can be made. I've just made this video today because people on YouTube ask me, people that I just know in real life just ask how much can you make from YouTube, and I thought I'd just make this video to kind of enlighten people, just because I find that people who don't really do YouTube just think people earn way much more than they do. And like, for example, I see people in the comments of some of my videos going, oh, you're just in this for the money. But if you really knew how much money was being made from it, there are just way more easier ways of making money than doing this. I just do this because it's enjoyment. If I were able to get much bigger and do it like properly full time and stuff, that would be really good. But right now, you don't really make any money at all. Luckily, I'm living at home with my parents and stuff, so I've got no bills to pay, and I can pretty much put all the money I make from YouTube back into it. So for example, I've recently gone and bought myself a Canon 700D, which is a really good camera. So hopefully we're going to be improving not improving the quality of the videos, but adding something else to the videos. But like, just like that, I can add money and put it back into YouTube. However, if I was like living just purely off YouTube, right now you can't do it. I would say around the 200,000 subscriber mark is whereabouts you can possibly start to think about living off YouTube. But that's just my opinion, and that's from what I've heard and what I've seen people can possibly do. I don't know whether that's going to change in the future with advertisers looking at YouTube as a bigger thing, and putting more money into it. I don't know how the future is going to go. I think that's the way it's going to go, but I'm not too sure. Now in this video, I don't know, people might think that, oh, he's just in it for the money and stuff, but hopefully if you've understood what I've said from this video, you can understand I'm just pretty much trying to educate people on where the money comes from and what's going on. This is generally for the people that I guess don't do YouTube, because if you have done YouTube, then you know where the money comes from, and this video wasn't really any use to you. But that's pretty much what I had to say. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Remember to check out my friend's little sister's YouTube account. It's really funny, actually, some of the videos, so hopefully you get some enjoyment from that. And yeah, I've been Rahul. Hopefully you have enjoyed this video, and as always, catch you on the next one.